Welcome back to another episode of Look What Jess Found. This is the penny roll I've been waiting for. 3 videos ago, I did a video on the 3 penny rolls I got from the bank. And as I see it, I kind of have an idea of which penny rolls are newer that people, just bought to put their pennies in, and ones that are older. This one here tends to be an older type of penny roll, and usually it's more copper than less. This is episode 260, and well, we're gonna find out right now whether or not. So I got 3. I went to the bank a few days ago, and I said, "Do you have to make a deposit?" And I said, "Do you have any customer wrapped pennies?" And she had $1.50. And this is, so the past 3 episodes, 258, 259, and 260 have been about those 3 penny rolls. And here we go. Just like I said, mostly copper. Just like I said, not for nothing, the last penny roll, the last episode had great pennies from a 2023 to a 1940 wheat. So, even forget about it. If you didn't see episode 259, check it out. So this morning I woke up, have my little routine like we all do. And and I put on some spiritual music, some Christian music. And a lot of people who are active Christians, Jesus believers, they really devote their whole life to, being more like Christ. And a big part of what I do during my daytime is show pennies, right? Talk about penny rolls and things like that. I do put a little cross in every one of my videos, and in my logo, if no one ever noticed, there's a cross in the Indian head arrow. But it's kind of interesting how every single penny I show, every penny, every coin of the United States says, "In God we trust." And my understanding from everything that I've seen throughout, history, and watching videos and documentaries on the founding fathers, and just the people, and the women of this country, that a lot of them were, they were, I think, the Episcopal or Baptist, or whatever their denomination is. I believe it's called a denomination of but they were all religious. And I think it's every once in a while, right? I've done thousands and thousands of videos, and I think every once in a while I should acknowledge that. There's some people who devote their whole lives to acknowledging that, the importance of believing in God and Christ. I do it once in a while, and I guess this is that day. I was listening, like I said, I was listening to the music, and it kind of it's nice, it was a nice change of pace. Okay, so without further ado, I'll continue on with the channel. Hopefully, um, that wasn't too distracting. I mean well by it, and I wish the best for everyone. And I feel like I don't say it enough. So I definitely wanted to take a moment and thank God and thank Christ for everything they've given us. So I said, interestingly enough, I said how most of the pennies in the roll are copper, right? But so far, all the ones on the top have been zinc. And what I'm thinking is, I didn't show you. So, so this roll had about an extra few pennies in it. I can't count them. But what I do is I keep a roll here, right, as a sample. And when I put it up against this roll, look, you can see it. Let me zoom out a bit. Oh, there's another penny, and there's another penny in here, and there's another penny in the roll. You almost got away, you little sneaker. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is a penny roll, right? You can see the extra pennies they put in. So it was down here, right? That was the bottom. And look how much it went over the top. I noticed it, and I put it up against this penny roll. So there was an extra 3 or 4 pennies in here, over the 50 cents. And so far we have the top 5 pennies were zinc. So these are the little things that I take notice of. The 2015, if there's any doubling on the obverse. And it makes the hobby a little bit more fun for me. Here's our first copper. Because I get to 97 double ear. It gets me thinking, like a puzzle, like a clue to whoever brought it in. And what I think was that they had this penny roll, this old penny roll, right? I think they had this old penny roll, and they just had a few extra pennies lying around. They just threw it into the penny roll. Say, I'm not. I just got to here. Here you go. That's what I think happened. Like a little gift. 92. We're looking for the close AM. Nope. You can see how wide the space is between the A and the M. The close AM's worth over $100, and in really good shape, it's probably worth a couple hundred. Well, so far it's mostly zinc, but I'm But if I am correct, a lot of the rest of these are copper. This looks like no, another zinc. Looking for the wide AM. It's close. I'm gonna take the light off. Yeah, there you go. What do you think? I think this one's copper. No, look at that. Look at that. Look at, oh, I'm gonna throw this one out. Wouldn't even want to send that back to the bank. Be embarrassed. 63D. Here we go. Let me look at that under the loupe. I'm pretty sure it's just junk. Yeah, it's gook. 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 63D. If there's any it's if there's a 63D, if there's any doubling on the obverse, it's a key variety. Ain't that something? I don't think so. I see some notching and stuff, but and you know what? I can't remember. It's one of our most popular videos is the one that I say what the lowest minted. I'm gonna put lowest. See, that's how you do it, right? If you go into the channel, let me take it out. Right? If you go into the channel, there's a search bar, right? And if you type into the search bar what you're looking for, so all I did was put lowest, and this video has a lot of, I think it has a lot of today during episode 95 of LookWhatJesFound, 3,600 likes up. This is only the second one I've ever found. Now, the funny thing, it's the 68S. It's the 68S. So the funny thing is, all I did was tell people that the 68S is the lowest minted non-proof Lincoln Memorial, and so many people got up in arms. That's not the lowest minted penny. I said I didn't say that. I said I'm just telling, and I show it in the video. I showed in the video that it's a statistic. All I did was state the statistic, but I guess that maybe is part of what brought a lot of people to watching the video itself. But that's how you watch. That's how you search. So if you want to see, some cleaning, whatever you want to see, you could just type it into the search bar. So all I did was type lowest, and it came right up. 68S. I said all I did was tell them the statistic. The statistic of the 68S is that it's the lowest minted non-proof Lincoln Memorial, and people went bananas. If you didn't check out that video, check it out. It talks a little bit about the coin. I really thought there was more copper in here. I think the rest is mostly copper. So I think on the other one, I think one of the other ones I got like 11 coppers. 1984D. Oh my, we got a repunch mint mark? Holy moly, man. I have not seen, is it? Yeah. Oh my goodness. 84, and the 84 also has the double ear. Let me see. Do we got the double ear here? Oh no, I wish we had the double ear too. That would have been great. Man, I haven't seen a repunch mint mark. And so, man, this one's really so. This one, look how far over it's moved. Nah, I like it better without. You see the con? Look how far over it's moved. Wow. All right, so let's see. All right, let me put the light on just to see if it makes any difference. Oh, okay. This is probably going to be our. Wow. What a beauty, man. 84 repunch mid mark. RPM. Anything else? No, yeah, no. So 1989 was the last year they repunched mint marks. So 84, it's definitely repunched. Wow, I haven't found the repunched mint mark in so long. Now, there we go. Now the copper is starting. Gotta check those mint marks too, right? Even that one. Look at the serifs on the D, on the mint mark. No, it's not repunched, but it's really sticking out though. The serif. Now, I went to art college for a few years, and one of the things you have to do in art school, in the beginning of the classes, is sometimes they have. I don't know if it's called. Forgot what it's called. Is it calligraphy? You got to do the letters, man, for like a whole semester almost, man. It's crazy. And the serif is the ends. So the D has serifs, but these other letters do not have serif. You know, it's part of the fancy writing. So the D has serifs, but I don't see serifs, and it's not these fonts don't have serifs. It would be like when they have like New York Rhymes Times Roman. Anyway, another zinc, and these are some dirty pennies, huh? So, like I was saying, if we get over 12 coppers, which I'm gonna be hopeful. So far, we have 4. So far, we have 4 coppers. Ridge ring, or ridge rim, ridge. Oh, look at this! Look at this! What is that? Oh man, is this? It's not copper though, right? 87. Man, it's so dirty and corroded though, man. It kills it. Oh wow, 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 wow. Oh, that is so cool. So there's there's 2 die cracks coming from the top, and one of them, when it goes through the US of pluribus, it it forms it deforms the U and the S. You see that? So we found another error. I think if I turn the light on, it's going to mess it up. Maybe not. You see that? Wow. So you got the die crack. It's not a blister, it's a die crack. And it goes through the pluribus and it messes up the clad between the U and the S. Wow. So it looks like a die chip, but the fact that it's coming out of the die crack, I would think it has something more to do with the plating and maybe even a collar error. The collar might have pushed on the clad. Wow, we found 2 errors. Look at that. I mean, 2 legit errors, not, um, hub doubling or anomalies. So if we get 1292, no close AM. If we get 12 coppers, then I'm correct about the penny roll, the old penny roll having more 97. You see, I don't look for the double ear on every one. If it wasn't for the penny mat, I wouldn't even check. I wouldn't be surprised if I missed them in the past. Because my eye is not trained to check the head. And then I say it and I start to make adjustments to my examination of the coin. Another 97? Yep. No double ear. Yeah, a good double ear is $100, maybe more, depending on the condition of the penny. So what's that, like 6? Maybe I'll look up that mint mark. Nice. 61D. Yeah, it has too much damage. If it was if it was cleaner. Let me look at that under the mint. Probably just post mint damage. I shouldn't say that. You know what? I should not say that. See, this penny's super dirty. This would be a good one. I'm gonna throw this into. I keep a glass dish in my office, and in the glass dish are the chemicals for cleaning. And I haven't done a good cleaning video in a while. This is see, this penny is worthless, right? It's worth whatever it is in copper. Oh, let me look at that mint mark. Hold on. It might be repunched. This is a this is an excellent penny to clean because it's really worthless unless you could really identify the errors. And I think the dirt is really stopping it from. Well, maybe not this. Maybe not this part here. So I'm saying cleaning because that's what I did. But it's really you should try to conserve, and conservation's a whole nother thing. Yeah, the R looks like they might even. I wonder if this is like it's not a die clash. I think it's a strike through. Let me put it to the side. All right, so what's that? 7 pennies, 7 coppers. Excuse me. 93. Weird. Now, if that line was this line here, right? I don't think this is a feeder error. I really don't think so. Could it be? It's possible. But when I when I looked up feeder errors, they're usually towards the middle, like this, depending on the year. Could that be a feeder error? It's possible. I don't think so, though. It just looks like a line going through it. I don't think that's a feeder error. Anything's possible, though, but, once you find yourself starting to trying to convince yourself, once I find myself trying to convince myself that it's a certain type of thing, there's a good chance it's not. 84. Not an 84. See the double ear. You see the little line right there? To me, that's part of the design, or maybe even design flaw. Because as I recall, the double ear will have this part here will come down. So they all have that little notch there. But when that notch comes, see, it's almost like a double ear here. But the ones that people buy is where you can really see the ear, a second ear down here, like about a good, the width of the tip of my pointer. Now, I've seen some people call this the double ear, that little notch there, but I don't believe it is. And I'll count up the coppers at the end. Oops. I really thought there was more. What it is these pennies are so dirty. A lot of them are so dirty that they look like copper, but they are not. Another Denver. It's funny. Some rolls have 0 mint marked cents, and then other ones have a bunch of them. Like this one has a lot of Denvers. It's so odd, Look, here's another one. Here's another mint mark Denver. And that is just so odd how there are so many Denvers in this. 94. So dirty. Looks like it has a die clash. Of something. Let me look at that under the loop. You would think it's supposed to be the obverse. Again, so dirty, man. That would have been pretty cool. And I don't clean everything, Actually, I haven't done a cleaning video, I think, in months. Ridge ring. See if that could be part of. Haven't found a ridge ring. Some rolls, almost every penny has a tilted hub. And then others, not a single one. Here, this is another copper. '94, another '94. I wish one of these had the. You see this one. See how this one doesn't have. It doesn't have the little notch underneath it. Remember, I was pointing in the previous '94. I was pointing to the little notch. This one doesn't have it. That's why some people call that one a double ear. But I don't know. I wouldn't pay for it. You could just find them. Jeez. I'm telling you, man, what a bunch of dirty pennies these are. A little disappointed, I gotta tell you. A little anti-climactic there. Look at that one. I think it's copper, though. But we did, here goes another D. Wow. Wowzers. We found a lot of Denvers today, man. I'll leave that one for the end. Oh, here we go. Ridge ring. Ridge ring. Ridge ring. I like how the line diverts there. I remember when I first started doing penny roll hunting, that was like a big deal to me. When every little, I mean, it still is. I mean, I still get excited over small errors. Let me check. Filled in. Let me see. Is that a filled in B or is that hit by the Nah. I think it's hit by the what's that called? The roll crimper or something else. It's like sheared. The top of the B is really sheared. The 4's got some notches, but it has it, and the top part is like cut off. Really weird. Yeah, to me, it's more like deteriorated dye. There's a on the top of the 4. I don't know if you can see it. The top is clipped off, right? You can actually see below it where the rest of the metal is. Where the imprint of the rest of the 4 is, but there's a little line that like something hit it. Now I'm looking for the crimp roller. See over here, the B. Usually you'll see the line for the crimp roll machine. I'm not seeing it here. And you got the little notch in the 4 there. This penny's not in great condition. You know, even if it is some sort of variety, it's really not worth much. That's another copper. I don't know. This might be a dud. We got a few. We got a few. Maybe I could even put that 64 down there just to look at it later. Got to put my short videos down there. People love my short videos. All right. And this is what we're ending on, huh? I'm going to say it's the 60s. I mean, it could be 70s. I doubt if it's 80. If it's 80s, I'll be surprised. I don't want to say 60s just because it's dirty. It looks kind of worn. I'm going to head towards 60s. Another Denver. Wow, how many 60? You know what? Let's look through we got time. Wow. Can't believe how dirty these pennies are, man. It's horrible. Anyway, it is what it is. All right, so let's see what we got. Let's do a quick roundup. All right. And I'd like to see how many 64s we got. 64D. All right, let me count the first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. 20%. So one less than I think the previous roll. So don't believe the hype. It looked like it was all I've had some of these that were all copper or mostly copper, like maybe just a couple zincs, but not today. Okay, and so I was gonna look for the 64s. How many 64s we got? It's one. And Denver's. I mean, I go through so many rolls with not even one Denver. 80D. Oh, look at that. Has the I didn't even realize that has the lamination error. Oh wow. I'll put that down there too. Haha, got another video. 63D. 81. Oh, we only got 164. Any of these 64s? 60. Oh, is that 61? 61. So many Denvers. So odd. That was the one I had that mark up there. Okay. Okay. Well, just like that, 36 minutes, 37 minutes, 38 minutes. Oh boy. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. It's always, yeah, I'll tell you what. It's the end, you know. Who still, you know what I mean? Try to look presentable. Yeah. Who's still here? So you never know. You know, that's why I find interesting about the penny roll hunting is that everyone's different. Well, I have found some of them, like those other ones that are all copper. Some, not all of them are all copper. I got like, I think I got like 100 rolls of them from from the bank, and so those obviously the all copper ones are all copper, and I think the person probably, you know, it was a very old. Those are very old rolls, or the person was saving copper, one or the other. Anyway, God bless. I always try to keep Jesus in the frame. Just little things to remind myself every day of how fortunate I am to have this life, and I thank Him for it. I thank Him for it. I do my best. I fail a lot, but it's a work in progress. So God bless. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.